Listen up, boy, I'll be a coach. Teach you how to think different with a new approach. I hope you take your notes. Haters think...
Mic check 1 2 1 2, ladies and gentlemen. You're now in the building with your boy Coach K, and this is the first 5 podcasts. I welcome you here with an honest and sincere heart. If it's your first time here, kick your shoes off, take a seat, chill. If you've been here from time, I welcome you back. As you know, the first 5 is curated for you, the listening audience, to do better, move better, and choose better. 1 step, 1 rep, and 1 deep breath at a time. And fellas, this is for you. I need you to take a collective deep breath with me on this one because this topic is very important. It's close to the heart, and it's just for you. As you may know, November is Men's Mental Health Month, bringing awareness to the struggles that men are navigating through mentally and emotionally, and allowing room for conversations to be established, amplified, and continued. The stats, they speak for themselves. Men worldwide are affected in more ways than one, in more ways than you think, resulting in more tragedies than we can even imagine. Just to give you a rundown, and big shout out to Fight Through Mental Health on Instagram for providing these stats. 3 times as many men as women die by ending their life. Men aged 40 to 49 have the highest ending life rates. Men report lower levels of life satisfaction on average than women. Men are also less likely to seek help. 525,000 men every year, 10,096 men every week, 1,442 men per day end their life. Alarming stats, to say the least, and it only continues to get tougher and tougher. From a young age, boys are taught to toughen up in various ways, which carries forward into adolescent life and into adulthood. There's never any conversation about speaking up. It is a struggle to have conversations about mental health because no one wants to come across as soft or weak or even feminine, all of which are simply not true. Think of the traumatic experiences many men have gone through in their lives in some form or another that they have never really spoken about, or they weren't taught how to express themselves. It was get up and move along, that kind of mentality that only leads to suppression and can further into anxiety, PTSD, depression, and sadly in some cases, taking one's own life. I remember struggling myself with concerning thoughts that would just make me feel terrible inside. There was a period in my life where I couldn't sleep due to my brain being overstimulated with thought after thought after thought and no outlet to plug into. It's only when I really tapped into my spirituality and understood the benefits of prayer, building a solid relationship with the Creator, and seeking out help to even just have a conversation about what I was feeling and thinking is when change really started to come about. I couldn't just accept that that's how I was feeling. It was affecting me way too much, as well as the people around me. And to be honest, there's only so much suppressing that you can do before that big boom comes along. And by boom, I don't mean anything violent, but me just blowing up on someone, a reaction that was triggered by something someone said or a feeling that just became too much to hold down anymore. It's scary even to think about it because you just don't know who would be on the receiving end of it and how it would be unleashed. I say that to say this, fellas. Please do yourself a favor. Check in on your people. Check in on yourself. Even if everything seems to be going great, open up the conversation and ask, hey man, how are you? How are you feeling? Like for real though. And if they're not down to have the conversation then, let them know that you are available for them at a later time, at any time. At the end of the day, we all can use each other. Again, it doesn't make you soft, a sucker, or weak for doing so. Expressing yourself is not a weakness. As a matter of fact, it demonstrates strength. It takes a solid man to admit that all is not well with him. It takes a solid, strong man to admit that all is not well with him, and he could use a listening ear. Make yourself available for not just your circle, your acquaintances, your teammates, your coworkers, even strangers. Never underestimate just how much of a power move that is. It's time that we change the narrative, fellas, and be open to talk. Speak up and let someone know what's going on. Trust that they have your best interests at heart. More and more men's groups are coming to the forefront because we need to address this problem. It's very concerning. When you hear those numbers, you wonder, how does this happen and why? I've had the privilege of speaking at an event called Ease here in Montreal twice now, And it was phenomenal. Just making room for a conversation to be had and to share experiences, to provide a safe space for discussion without judgment, and to just bounce thoughts and ideas off of each other was major and very, very impactful. All of us have the opportunity within our own communities, even stretching the borders out a bit, just to be as impactful and inspiring and encouraging by making room for a conversation to be had. It starts with a simple text, a DM, a tap on the shoulder. The key is just start. So what's our call to action today? Fellas, hit up your circle today and check in. Don't just let it be a "you good" text with a salute emoji either. Ask them the question and let them know that you are available to talk. Hit up your friends and let them know they're appreciated and needed in the world. Be open to having a conversation with your significant other, girlfriend, or spouse, and let them know what's up. Be sure to ask them just to listen, though, because sometimes, ladies, I'll admit, I know you can admit this too, you just want to get to the root right away without listening to the leaves. You know what I'm saying? Well-intentioned, but just chill, okay? If you were contemplating speaking to that therapist, do it. Don't be shy, and don't waste time. Time is our most precious commodity, just as it is here now. It can be gone in seconds. So let's do our best not to waste it because we will go broke. Invest it in your mental health and wellness because it means your life. The First Five podcast, back in the building again, is available on Spotify, Apple, Google, and Amazon Music, in addition to other streaming platforms around the world. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at The First Five Podcast for your weekly dose of mental motivation and inspiration as we aim to help you to be the best version of you 1% at a time. Also, for free fitness game and movement inspiration, make sure to follow us at goodfit_fitness as well. More episodes, more interviews, and more energy is on the way, so please continue to keep it locked. It's your boy, Coach K, and we out. One love.